Our military is the mightiest in the world. But recently, there's been growing concern that it is compromising readiness for wokeness. Now, a general in the United States Space Force, Deanna Burt, is highlighting what she calls anti-LGBTQ laws, claiming that they've had a negative impact on military families and now play a role in her hiring choices. Watch.
Since January of this year, more than 400 anti-LGBTQ+ laws have been introduced at the state level. That number is rising and demonstrates a trend that could be dangerous for service members, their families, and the readiness of the force as a whole. When I look at potential candidates, say for squadron command, I strive to match the right person to the right job. I consider their job performance and relevant experience first. However, I also look at their personal circumstances, and their family is also an important factor. If a good match for a job does not feel safe being themselves and performing at their highest potential at a given location, or if their family could be denied critical health care due to the laws in that state, I am compelled to consider a different candidate and perhaps less qualified.
Compelled to consider a different candidate, Kaylee. Your brother serves. We all have family members that serve currently and former. And everything that I learn day by day is how the military and our federal agencies are devolving into this, focusing on a woke minutia instead of operation readiness and calling out the best of the best to ensure our readiness in the face of our enemies who are currently laughing at the fact that our officers are compelled for these ridiculous things rather than based on merit.
Yeah, and my brother's a Navy serviceman, and he's very proud of that fact. But you talk to the men within the ranks, and they all agree that this is a common problem within every single one of the branches, which is the prioritization of social justice policies over the very straightforward mission of the military, which is to deter wars and then to fight and win those wars if the former becomes impossible.
$1 billion.
Ridiculous. Is Russia doing this? Is China doing this? Are our adversaries doing this? Of course not. This is ridiculous. Republicans are on the winning side of these issues, but here's the challenge: language. She said anti-LGBTQ laws, which you hear that and you go, oh, I don't want anti-LGBTQ laws. False. This is anti-kids having mastectomies laws. These are anti-kids being castrated laws. Every Republican needs to say that over and over. This is not anti-LGBTQ. This is anti, you're not taking my child.
That's right.